Ever lie awake at night, your mind racing, asking, why am I here? What's the point of it all? You're not alone. For centuries, humans have wrestled with this question, and some have found answers that might surprise you. Today, on Awaken Your Awesome, we'll explore timeless insights from philosophers, spiritual guides, scientists, and real people. By the end, you won't just hear ideas, you'll have a roadmap to uncover your own purpose. Let's begin. Picture this: Sarah, 34, corner office, great salary. On paper, she's winning. Inside, she's asking, is this it? Or Marcus, 22, fresh out of college. Everyone asks, what's next? He's wondering, why am I even here? That hollowness, it's not failure. It's a signal, a knock from your soul. From ancient Athens to modern boardrooms, we've all asked the same question. So before we go deeper, pause for a moment. Think of one time you felt completely, undeniably alive. Got it? Hold on to that feeling. It's about to make perfect sense. Let's start in ancient Greece. Aristotle said the purpose of life is eudaimonia, not fleeting happiness, but deep flourishing, living with virtue, becoming your fullest self. Jump ahead to post-war Paris. Jean-Paul Sartre famously declared, existence precedes essence. You're not born with a script, you write it as you go. And then there's Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor. His belief? Master your inner world. Flow with the nature of life. Respond, don't react. 3 thinkers, 3 frames, 1 truth. Purpose isn't something you find, it's something you cultivate. But logic alone doesn't carry the full picture. What if your soul has something to say? Across every culture and tradition, purpose is sacred. Christianity teaches, love God, love others. Buddhism says, awaken and end suffering. Islam guides, serve through surrender. Different languages, same message. Purpose goes beyond the self. And then there's Sadhguru, who offers another lens. Don't search for purpose, he says. Live with such intensity that life becomes meaningful on its own.
Isn't it fantastic that if there's no purpose, you have nothing to fulfill, you can just live? No, but you want a purpose. Life is important. When I say life, I am not talking about your family, your work, what you do, what you do not do, your party. I'm not talking about that as life. This is life, isn't it? Life is within you or around you. You're mistaking the ambience of life for life. Your home, your family, your workspace, your party, this is all ambience of life. This is not life, isn't it? You're mistaking the ambience for the real thing. No. Life is important because it's the only thing you know. You don't know anything else. Do you know something else? Rest is all imagined stuff, isn't it? The only thing is that this is beating and alive, and that's all there is.
Think about what you could do in your own life. It doesn't mean you have to meditate in a cave for 6 months in India. It doesn't mean you have to leave your job. It doesn't mean you leave your family. So here's my purposeful best self. My own purpose is to be an engaged son, husband, father, and grandfather now. My purpose is to teach every student as if they're my own daughter, Julia. And I've never had such feelings of love and kindness from my students who are going through so much. That's not just my job, that's my joy. And I'm not always perfect at this, I try my best.
These aren't contradictions. They're complementary colors on the same canvas. But what does science say about something so soulful? Let's find out. Psychology tells us purpose is built, not found. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, discovered meaning in the darkest place imaginable. He said purpose can come from doing meaningful work, loving others, rising above unavoidable suffering. His words still echo. Everything can be taken from a person but one thing, the freedom to choose your response. Take a breath. When was the last time you chose meaning over misery? Martin Seligman's research supports this. Purpose follows from using your strengths, connecting deeply, and contributing to something greater. And scientifically, evolution says we exist to survive and reproduce. But Carl Sagan saw more. We are the universe becoming aware of itself. In a cosmos of 100 billion galaxies, you give meaning to it all. That's not just poetic, it's profound.
The happier 20%. I discovered that each of them knew something about their life purpose because they knew 5 things: who they were, what they did, who they did it for, what those people wanted or needed, and what they got out of it, how they changed as a result. Does that sound hard? It's not. It's actually really simple.
But what about people like you and me? When asked about their purpose, here's what real people said. A 7-year-old: to pet every dog I meet. A nurse: to hold space for people's pain. A grandfather: to show my grandkids that courage is contagious. See? Purpose evolves as we do. Adam Leipzig offers 5 simple questions to help you define yours. Who are you? What do you do? Who do you do it for? What do they need? How are they changed? Here's an example. I'm Maria. I teach kids to read. I work with struggling students. They need patience and hope. When they finish their first book, they light up like stars. Now your turn. Fill in your blanks. What story emerges? So, what is the purpose of life?
If you had a purpose and if you fulfilled it, after that what would you do? Bored, isn't it? It is just that life is so intricate and so phenomenally intricate that if you spend 10,000 years looking at it carefully, you still will not know it entirely. The greatest thing about life is that there is no meaning to it. This is the greatest aspect of life, that it has no meaning to it and there is no need for it to have a meaning. It is the pettiness of one's mind that it is seek a meaning, because psychologically you will feel kind of unconnected with life if you don't have a purpose and a meaning. People are constantly trying to create these false purposes. Now, they were quite fine and happy. Suddenly they got married, now the purpose is the other person. Then they have children, now they become miserable with each other. Now the whole purpose that I go through all this misery is because of the children. Like this it goes on. These are things that you are causing and holding these as purposes of life. Don't look for a purpose, because if you look for a purpose, you're seeking madness. If you find one, you are sure mad. Yes. If you think you found a purpose in life, you've for sure gone crazy. Because only the insane people have purpose. Or people who have purpose are insane in many ways. These are things that you create in your mind and believe it's true, isn't it? Right now, fighting for my country is my purpose. Right now, if it's necessary, I will fight, knowing fully well it's an unnecessary bloody fight. Then you will fight only to the extent it's necessary. If you think this is your purpose, you would want to destroy the whole world for what nonsense you believe in, isn't it? Something is needed, we'll do it, with absolute involvement. There's no other purpose. The purpose of life is to live, and to live totally. To live totally does not mean party every night. To live totally means, before you fall dead, every aspect of life has been explored, nothing has been left unexplored. Yes? Before you fall dead, even if you do not explore the cosmos, at least this piece of life you must know it in its entirety. That much you must do to yourself, isn't it? That's living totally. That you experience the whole of this, all dimensions of what this is. You did not leave anything untouched. You just do that. That will take a long time. That's enough, good enough purpose for you.
Here's the twist. There's no single answer, and that's not a flaw. It's a gift. Whether it's Aristotle's virtue, Frankl's resilience, Sadhguru's patience, or Leipzig's clarity, purpose is your story. It's written in choices, watered with love, lived with courage. Here's your mission. Step 1. Write down one thing that makes you lose track of time. Step 2. Ask, how could this gift help someone else? Step 3. Take one small action today. That's not just purpose, that's legacy in motion. Remember that question from the beginning? Maybe the answer isn't in the stars. Maybe it's been whispering inside you all along. Your purpose isn't something you find, it's something you become. If this stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Share this video. Someone in your world needs it. In the comments, tell us, what's one clue to your purpose you discovered today? Like, subscribe, and join us here at Awaken Your Awesome. Because your journey isn't over, it's just beginning. Keep seeking, keep growing, keep awakening your awesome.